Welcome into All Things LA Real Estate. My name is PK Knoll and I am running point on this channel. This is your Cypress Park June real estate update. We're going to get into everything that's important if you're searching on the east side and you're interested in Cypress Park. I love the neighborhood. It's right off of San Fernando Road on that north side by Rio de Los Angeles Park, right by the entrances to the 2 highway. My favorite highway, gives you great access to the rest of Los Angeles and some sneaky nice neighborhoods around this area. We're going to get into the numbers because the numbers what's important. No emotion, no predictions, no BS that you hear from a lot of realtors. We're going to tell you what the numbers are telling us, what you should look out for if you're somebody who's interested. We'll break down the current numbers. We'll do some month-over-month stuff. We'll do some year-over-year stuff. And at the end of the video, we'll do a segment called Homes That Have Caught My Eye, where I break down some value plays, some entry-level positions, all the good stuff that you need. Let's go. All right, so taking a look at the current numbers here in Cypress Park, it's not a big neighborhood, so don't get underwhelmed by the amount of homes available, which is only at 3 currently. That's not terrible historically, but like any other part of East Los Angeles, we are dealing with inventory issues throughout. The minimum entry price right now is $700,000. The maximum $1.498 million. We will certainly touch base on that home in the final segment of homes that have caught my eye. Average is just over 1.1 million. Average days on market, how long these homes are sitting, 64 days. So just around that 2-month mark, which actually can be a sign that there's some opportunities. If you see a home sitting for 1, 2, 3 months, you can expect there's no bidding war and you can expect a seller who's ready to move on. So it could be opportunities there when you're looking into the market. Taking a quick look into June of 2022 where we saw 2 homes sell at a 98% clip, meaning 2% less than the listed list price. That is very, very uncommon for 2022. We are typically seeing 115s to 120s for 2022. So, it's a small sample size, so we're not going to emphasize what that number means, but it is something to keep your eye on. Most important segment, the next one, last month. All right, so getting into May in Cypress Park, this is the most important part because you look at last month, it tells you exactly what's happening in the neighborhood, which is going to give you the best insight towards what's going to happen this month and what you should expect if you're searching in this area. So last month, we saw 2 homes sell at 114% clip, meaning 14% over the list price. That is a very good number in comparison to other neighborhoods on the east side. Normally this year, we're seeing things sell right at list price, maybe up to 105%, but with the small sample size, it's not something we're going to exaggerate. The minimum side was $765,000, maximum side was $907,000 for an average of $836. Average days on market for those 2 homes was 42, so they sat around a month and a half. If we look back to May of 2022, we had 5 homes sell, same number, 114% clip. That is over 50% decline in sales. Small sample size, so we're not going to overemphasize that, but I will tell you consistently, whether you look at Silver Lake, Highland Park, Glassell Park, anywhere on the east side, we are seeing 50 to 60% declines year over year. We have a major inventory issue that is not going to change. Now, we did get some decent news with Jerome Powell recently coming in and not raising rates again, but we cannot anticipate rates to come down anytime soon. And we have so many homeowners that have great interest rates, 3.5, 4.5, maybe even 2.5, with so much equity in their house that it is really hard for them to move on to the market and sell their home unless they are forced into that situation because of a job relocation, their family size gets bigger. So we can anticipate a lack of inventory for a while to come. That's how it's going to go. Let's take a look at the homes that have caught my eye. Now in that segment, I get into 3 homes that caught my eye. Spoiler alert, there's only 3 available, so we're going to talk about all of them. All right, homes that have caught my eye. I just want to preface that I do not rag on houses. That is not why I'm here. I'm not here to hurt other agents, and more specifically, somebody who's trying to sell their home. So I usually just try to bring a positive light. give you some opportunities for, maybe some investment, things that I like, things that can maybe be to your interest if you're looking in the area. So let's start off with the entry level position, which is 2697 Merced Street. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,400 square feet. It's listed for $700,000. 1,400 is a pretty good square footage spot for just a 2-bedroom. So this is actually a decent spot. You'll have a little bit more room than you typically anticipate for something that's just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. $700K is not too bad for the neighborhood. Pretty consistent, a little under the average listing price. Can we clear the kitchen table before we take the photos? I'm sorry, I just had to comment on that, please. Let's move into my favorite home in the neighborhood right now. It's 2721 Pepper Avenue. Beautiful spot. 3-bedroom, 3 baths, over 1,400 square feet. It's listed for $1.199 million. This is a gorgeous home, a beautiful deck, and has a fully permitted ADU in the back. It is incredible the transition we've seen in real estate with all of these homes doing everything they can to build out an extra ADU. With home prices skyrocketing, the middle class getting further and further pushed out of the opportunity for home ownership. People are just trying to find ways to not only make their home more attractive to sell, but really for people who are trying to own a home, finding ways to pull that off financially. So you get an additional ADU in the back. It gives you 2 different routes, right? You can live in the main premises and rent out the back to help pay down your mortgage. It's also something that's maybe attractive to somebody who's part of investments because you can obviously rent out both sections of the house. This home has that available to you. That's why it's my favorite, and it's very beautiful as well. Let's get to the top dog in the neighborhood. It's 2246 Duval Street. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, over 2,200 square feet. It's listed for $1.498 million. This house is gorgeous, has a beautiful rooftop, completely updated. As well, it has an ADU unit. So you can get into this home, rent out the back to some nice renters, pay down the mortgage, help out with the mortgage, possibly an investment opportunity as well as you look into both those homes. So those are all 3 of the homes that are available right now. If you want that entry spot, $700K. You want the top end, we're looking at 1.5. Expect all those homes to probably sell somewhere around the list price currently. Maybe some price drops, something to keep your eye on. I appreciate you sticking around. We got everything you need to know. If you're looking on the east side for a home, we do breakdowns monthly of every neighborhood you could want. Silver Lake, Echo Park, Highland Park, Mount Washington, El Sereno, Lincoln Heights, of course, Cypress Park. We're doing the works. We're also going to get into the schools, the attractions, the restaurants, so some fun stuff that might be relevant to you as well. I appreciate you sticking around. Like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Be kind.